Okay, Ferry. I'm going to make a video of you now. Finding the problem, that's okay, you're fine now. I'll make a video. There's lots of QRM here from static crashes, from thunderstorms. But go ahead and I'll video record you with 40 watts. Go ahead. Okay, no problem at all, Ferry. I've made the recording, and I will now send the video off to you on WhatsApp. Bear with me, let me get my microphone and speaker and everything reconnected. So I'll send you this video now on WhatsApp. Bear with me just till I get into your number here, the YB0AR, and the video will now be coming your way, Ferry. So, okay, I've now sent the video, and you should receive that in just a matter of seconds. YB0AR EA5JZ. Thanks for the call, Ferry. Okay, thank you. What is my report? Okay, QSL the plus 25. Thank you for the nice report. And lovely to hear you this evening, Ferry. YB0AR EA5JZ. Terramacassi. Good. Audio is excellent. Excellent. Over. Thank you very much, Ferry. 73. Good evening. This is Echo America 5, Juliet Zulu. EA5JZ, CQDX, over.
Uniform 7, Kilo Bravo.
Alpha Tango. Victor Kilo 2, Delta Alpha Tango. Echo America 5, Japan Zulu. Good morning, Arthur. Lovely to hear you. Big signal. Well over S9, maybe 15 dB over 9, something like that. Very strong, Arthur. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul. Good evening, Paul. Very strong signal here. It's all about 15 over 9. They're all about 15 over 9 here, and so that's why long pass is usually much better here for me, but it was okay yesterday, but not so much over the 9. Not so much over the 9 on the long pass there, Paul. EA5JZ, Delta Tango.
DK2 Delta Alpha Tango. EA5JZ. Well, thanks for the 15 over 9, Arthur. And yes, you're loud here. Band conditions seem to be pretty good. I've only just come into the shack, but it's nice to hear the short pass to VK open so well already. It's 20 minutes until 10 o'clock here on Sunday evening. So beautiful day here today, about 23 degrees C or something like that, Arthur. It was beautiful. And I've finally managed to finish the kitchen. All it needs now is some painting, but everything else is done. All the cabinetry is finished, and everything else is done and dusted. So my wife is a happy woman. I'm a happy man, and I can now sit back and chill on my last day before going back to Scotland. Over.
Go into the bad weather again. Getting in a bit much, getting used to more cold weather there. Okay. Looking forward to cold weather. Hey, Jack. And good that you finished almost of the work there. Yes, I got to do a little bit more, but I do it very slowly. I had a tree branch fall down and put a little retaining wall. I started on it, but then the thunderstorm hit and style, and I had to do something else first. I had to do some roof repair first. But anyway, that's done, and that little retaining wall it's not a big job. It's not a big job, but to get at it, you got to get at it. So that's my next job. But radio comes first, Jay. Radio comes first. The biggest thing about people look at focus on that for about 10 degrees or something in the water. It's probably easy without being outside. They would look at it. I just stood up. EA5JZ,
Victor Kilo 2, Delta Alpha Tango. EA5, Juliet Zulu. Yeah, beautiful, Arthur, and I normally would agree with you that radio comes first. That's normally my motto. But I did promise my wife when we came down here 7 or 8 weeks ago that I would do the work that was required to make a new front porch here. Knock out some main walls and get everything. There was a lot of work to be done here. There was a lot of supporting walls to come down that needed structural support with steel beams, etc. And some new French doors outside to the swimming pool, and a brand new fitted kitchen, all rewired and redone. And that's all been done. So she's a happy woman, and it's been a lot of work, but well worth it. It's looking absolutely fantastic, I must admit. But as you said there, it doesn't matter if it's a small job or a big job. Once they're done, they're out the way. You don't have to worry about them anymore after. Once they're away out the road, there's more time to play radio over.
Naturally, sometimes the aren't so good, and then you have more time for other things. I know that. But when the conditions are good, try to do the, radio bit. Signal 2 actually starting earlier now. I think it's listed here a bit earlier. And what was that?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but signals, but 5 minutes early. I was looking forward about there. 1900 it starts usually, signals starting coming in. And it's mostly stations from a bit further east of you there. I think they're from Serbia, Greece, and Bulgaria, and so on. So maybe they're a bit earlier or something. But they come in earlier than this at the moment, because it gets the light here starts earlier and earlier towards the summer, so it's usually start to get up earlier than in the winter time. Except for the daylight saving, so that helps a little bit. EA5JZ, VK2DAT.
Yeah, VK2DAT from EA5JZ. Yeah, fantastic. Well, I don't know, what time the path normally opens here to you guys around 1900. Just about 1900, about 45 minutes ago. Well, I tell a lie. I usually make first contacts about 1900, but the path is open really early. Believe it or not, Arthur, if I listen in the SDR, I can listen in the SDR from about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening, my time. I can listen to the SDRs in VK 6, 5, 3, 2, and so that would be 6, 5, 3, 2, and 4. And the path is open at least 4 or 5 hours earlier than this, but everybody's in bed. And that's the problem, Arthur. Everyone's in bed, but the band is open. The short path is open here on 40 metres. I've worked quite a few VK3s at 6 and 7 o'clock in the evening here, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, my time. But they're obviously been out of bed and heading for work or, early doors, whatever the case may be. But the short path is definitely open, but nobody's around. So that's the problem. It's too early in the morning for you guys. Okay, Arthur. Well, listen, thank you very much for calling. I'll give another couple of calls and then I'm going to go indoors and I've got to phone my son. I haven't spoken to him today, so I'm going to give him a call on video and have a wee chat with him for 10 minutes. And then I'll come back in here a little bit later. But lovely to hear you this tonight. An absolutely fantastic signal here on the short path. Back to you, Arthur. Victor Kilo 2, Delta Alpha Tango, EA5 Juliet Zulu. Over.
EA5 Juliet Zulu, speaking to the edge. Yes, signals are very, very good at the moment. Signals are very good at the moment. Yes, they're probably open earlier. They could be. I'm probably fast asleep then. I'm probably fast asleep. You know. Sleeping through the thing. Yes, sometimes you notice when there's some contests are on and so on, and it gets very, very busy. It gets busy here, much busier than when there's nothing on. But I'm not keen on contests. I'm not keen on contests. Occasionally I give a few numbers out and see where it's open, you know, the difference of my day, but just give the numbers out. Not really my thing then. Okay, I'll let you go and show it to me and yes, I hope you have a good trip there. What do you flying or driving or whatever? How do you get to Scotland there? I don't know. So, did you just take the plane or just the car down there that you have to get back or something? EA5JZ, we get to the AT?
Okay, no, I'll be driving back home afterwards. We drove here. We have the two dogs with us. And believe it or not, it was much cheaper to drive than fly and hire a car. After I don't have a car here in Spain. I took it back to Scotland a few months ago. So the car that I had in Scotland I sold. Sorry, the car I had here in Spain I sold. And we now have no car, so we would have to rent. And to rent a car for 2 months was going to cost us something like €2,800 to rent a car, or to hire a car. I couldn't believe it. So we decided just to drive down. We were coming for 8 weeks, so it wasn't a problem. And it cost us way less than half the cost. So made far more sense to take our own car with us. And then you don't have to worry about insurance and all that sort of nonsense if anything goes wrong after. Okay, buddy, I'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow evening, or I'm sure I'll hear you tomorrow morning on the long path. Victor Kilo 2, Delta Alpha Tango, EA5 Japan Zulu. Many thanks, Arthur.
Oh, yes, Alpha.
What's going on, Paul?
Number long to go there. So 73, all the best, and good trip home if I don't catch you again. But I'll try to see if you're around there. EA5JZ, cheers.
Bye-bye. Okay, Arthur. Thank you very much indeed. And the other Victor Kilo, I'll get back to you in just a moment. The other VK, stand by, please. Thank you, Arthur. There was a station called over the top here from Greece, sorry. I just missed your final. But anyway, nice to work you, Arthur. I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice morning over there, 73s. And is that you, Sal?
It's not Greece, it's Kuwait. It's 9K2OD. How you doing, Paul?
Oh no, it wasn't you. No, there was a Sugar Yankee station called over you. Over the top of it. Wasn't you? 9K2OD. It was a Sugar Yankee something. I never got his call sign. So it certainly wasn't you. And nice to hear you. You're very strong. Very strong signal. I'll give you a report on the next over. Just let me get the antenna sorted out here. And hope you're well, Osama. I don't know when the last time we spoke, but it was probably a wee while back, I would think. But you're a booming signal, Osama. Very loud here tonight. 9K, let me say that again. 9K2OD, EA5JZ. Go ahead.
Equal for 5 Japan Zulu. This is 9K2OD Farm Business. You have a tremendous signal here coming through all the way to Kuwait City, Paul. Always pleasure to talk to you. I've been listening to you since maybe 2 weeks back. You're talking to VK Zulu Lima, and always have a good signal coming through all the way. to Asia, Middle East, of course, Pacific. So, great signal. You're doing a great job. Audio is perfect. Are you running the TS990, Goy?
Well, first of all, Osama, let me just comment on your signal here. It's phenomenal. You're 40 over 9. 59 plus 40 here. Just a huge signal. And yes, you're correct. I'm using the 990 from Kenwood. And the microphone is from Heil PR40. 1 kilowatt. And the DB42 from Step IR, which is only up about 40-45 feet at the moment on a 23-meter tower, but the tower's down. I haven't even bothered cranking it up today, to be honest with you, Osama. So 40 over here, just a huge signal, and lovely to hear you again. Good audio. And just remind me, that antenna you're using there, I don't know which model that is on your QRZ page. Oh yeah, I see it now, the GXP antenna. I see it now. Very, very large antenna, but wonderful performance if that's what you're using now. Go ahead.
Oh, you do. You do also have a good performance from your monster antenna. Doing great job. I remember it's a monster antenna from Step IR, if I'm not mistaken about that. I have a friend of mine who's listening to you. He's very curious about the audio. He likes your audio much. And I told him, I know Paul is using 990 without any external equalizer. I don't know if you are using external equalizer or not, but I believe not. So you have a great audio too also. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, thanks for the swallows. No, I don't have any external audio, AQ, nothing. Everything is the transceiver itself, just the TS990. I do run some EQ on the 990 itself and some compression, around 10 dB, 8 to 10 dB of compression, with the audio equalizer set at whatever. I didn't even know what I was doing with it. Oh, Sam, I don't know how you work it. I just went on to the EQ settings and I played around with them and thought what I heard sounded okay on my headphone and went with that. So I'm glad that it sounds okay on air, because to be quite honest with you, I did not have a clue what I was doing with it. Over.
Okay, yeah. You have a TS990. I'm using TS990 right now, and headset Heil Process Plus, direct to the radio, so I'm queuing from inside the radio. I'm transmitting 4K bandwidth, TX 4K bandwidth, and the low cut and the high cut, it's almost, let me check that again. Yeah, low cut it's 10, high cut it's 4,000. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I think it sounds excellent. And I'm very similar to you. I'm running the low cut at 100 and the high cut at 4K. That's what I'm running here. And your audio sounds superb as well, but the signal is phenomenal. 45 dB over mine on the last transmission. You're just like a local station, actually. You're just as strong as my neighbour, Echo Alpha 5 Hotel Yankee, who's not far away from me, and you're as loud as he is on 40 meters, right?
Yeah. I'm preparing my shack for the next weekend during worldwide contest, so of course I'm not using, I will not use this audio setting. I'm going to always use other audio settings, so it seems everything is good, and even I make some maintenance for the antennas last weekend. I'm preparing myself for the contest, Paul. Always pleasure. Won't keep you long. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Echo Alpha 5 Japan Zulu from 9K2OD, over.
9K2OD, EA5JZ. Just a final question before you go. By the way, good luck with the contest. I won't be here. I'm going back to Scotland on Tuesday. I'll be away for maybe 1 or possibly 2 months. Certainly 1, but possibly 2. So I won't be on air for a wee while. So you'll have to keep the band warm for me, Osama, until my return. One question, your tower, what is the height of your tower? And secondly, is that a Step IR you have on one of the pictures there, is that right?
Yeah. The tower height is 18 meter long from my house. And what's the second question?
The second question, on the photograph for someone or yourself is on the top of the tower with the antenna. Is that a Step IR or Ultra Beam?
Yeah, I was X Ultra Beam for elements. 6 to 20, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have the 6-element Ultra Beam. I have the 6 to 20 6-element Ultra Beam here as well. But I took that down to put the stepper up because I wanted 40 on the same boom, so I decided to go for Step IR. I was going to buy the big 4-element monster Ultra Beam, the 4 elements on 40, I think it was, or 3 elements on 40, I can't remember now. But I'd heard since Wemo bought over Ultra Beam, lots and lots of problems, really.
Yeah, well, but they are, they have good customer service. Second day they will ship anything, if any mistake about the antenna, go ahead.
Okay, well, too late for me now. Obviously I have this antenna, but I'm very pleased with the Step IR. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, thank you, Osama. Lovely to work you. Outstanding signal here on 40 this evening, just like a local. 9K2OD, EA5JZ. Thanks for your call.
Enjoy your vacation. We'll talk to you soon. 7 9K2OD, clearing out.
Assalamu shukran. This is
Kilowatt 2, Sugar Radio.
Victor Kilo 2, Sugar Radio. Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu. Good morning, buddy. 20 over 9. How are you?
Also 20 over 9, Paul. And not far out of bed. Signals are moving here. I just got 25 over 9 from Blazo in Serbia. So the 9K2 station there was very strong here as well. So, man's in great shape, mate. Very good evening to you. Haven't been up to the gas station yet to get the first coffee, but thought I'd drop in first. Signals are so good. EA5JZ of EK2 Sugar Radio.
EK2SR, EA5JZ. Yeah, band conditions are excellent. Absolutely fantastic. And long may it continue, mate. Unfortunately, I've only got one day left, and that'll be me. But smashing to hear you coming through so well. I don't know. I've only been in here for about half an hour, and I've got to go and make a phone call here in 5 minutes to my son back in Glasgow. I haven't spoke to the one in Japan yet. I sent him a message today to ask him whether he's in or out. He's got a weekend like a superstar. He's never in. He's always out. And he never even answered me back, so I don't know. He's obviously been busy with other things. He's just, he's away in another world now, and his mum and dad don't matter anymore. It's one of the two. But I don't blame him. Listen, he's a young man, and he's out there to enjoy his life. I remember when I was young, I never used to phone my mother, and she used to always be worried sick about me. But you don't think about that when you're out enjoying yourself. You just say, oh well, I'll be back when I'm back, and I'll speak to her when I speak to her. But it's not until you're older you realise the worries like this. Anyway, great to hear you, mate. Hope you've had a good day. Or you had a good night's sleep, I should say. We've had a good day here. The weather's been brilliant. Managed to finish the kitchen. The electrician turned up. Everything's hunky-dory. And we're good to go, mate. So Tracy's a happy woman. I'm a happy man. And yeehaw, over.
Oh, that's great, Paul. Well done, buddy. That's fantastic. So, it was a beautiful morning here. Blue sky and sunshine. I think it's going to get up to about 25 today, 24. I'll have to probably get out the mower again in the next few days and knock it down again. But anyway, mate, another working week about the stars. I've got to do 2 days in the office this week, so that's not too bad. So we'll ease back into it, but there's no hurry to get back to work, as I've told us here. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to my month off over the Christmas New Year break, so that'll be good. I'll go over to VK5 and see my mother and family, and just take it easy. And it's been a challenging year down here for many people, for everyone really. So that's a step over. You saw the FTDX 9000D here this morning, Paul. You're just blasting through here. Jitterban's in great shape, so I'll let you make your phone call, mate, and I'll go and get a coffee, and I might catch you again in the next hour before I start work here, but should be around this afternoon to catch you on the long path. EA5JZ, VK2 Sugar Radio.
Victor Kilo 2 Sugar Radio. EA5JZ. With your month off, going down to see your mother. I'm sure she'll be absolutely over the moon to catch up with you. I don't know when the last time you've seen her. I would imagine it would be maybe a year ago. maybe more. I don't know how long you guys have been under all this nonsense for. But I was beginning, going back to possibly last January type thing, or January this year it was, sorry, I'm talking nonsense, it was January this year. I didn't really know when we were going to get back down to Spain, mate. I had no idea at all. I was saying to myself, we're not going to get back for a year, maybe 2 years. And then Spain opened the borders around June. It was just that you could come straight through, negative test, straight through the borders, and that was all good. So as a matter of fact, I don't even think you needed a negative test. I think you could just travel then. So we done that in June when we came back here, and then obviously we came back down here 2 months ago. So I don't know what's going to happen over the winter here, because obviously there'll be cases of flus and colds going on. There is every year since time began, and no doubt that will get put down to COVID, and I think restrictions will follow. But I'm hoping I'm wrong, hoping I'm completely wrong, and we can get back down here in December or January without any issues at all. The main thing is, as soon as we apply for residency here, we can come. We don't have to worry about anything. Obviously, we still need some sort of a negative test, but at least we can travel as soon as we make the application for residency. So we'll hopefully that'll be sometime. So I'll keep you up to date anyway on a text message. We've got each other's number now, so I'll contact you from time to time, a wee blur and see how you are and what you've been up to, mate. But I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning anyway, and even tomorrow evening. But I won't be around on Tuesday. I think on Monday night after I finish with 40 metres, I'll just pull the switch, lock up the tower, put the padlock and everything, the chain around it, get the batteries and all that. We get everything done and dusted, and then on Tuesday's a kind of fresh day just to get up and get things sorted before we start the journey up to Bilbao. But I can't believe it's one more day and we're off ski. Just a bit of a freak at how quick the times went by, Chris. Anyway, lovely to hear you, mate. I'll put it back to you. VK2 Sugar Radio, EA5 Japan Zulu.
Yeah, EA5 Japan Zulu, VK2 Sugar Radio. Yeah, the time has gone quick, Paul. I was in Adelaide in February, March to see my mum, and then all the COVID stuff started, and this is where my siblings put her into the home in June, and we had to sell the family home, so that was all done from with me over here, and so yeah, it's been a while since I've seen mum, so she's keen to, she's got level 2 dementia too, so her short-term memories screwed, but her long-term memories are still alive, so yeah, it'll be great to see her, Paul, that's for sure, mate, and my brother and that, and his kids and sisters, so yeah, but no, I'll be looking forward to having a month off. It'll be only go back to work next year. I've got one more year before retirement at 60, so yeah, we'll get through next year, and then we'll see what other horizons may open up, but yeah, we'll keep in touch on WhatsApp, but it won't take long before I get back, mate. That time will go pretty quickly, Paul. I think it's going to be a pretty summer down this way. Conditions last night here to North America on the short path were outstanding, huge signals, so yeah, 40 metres just been playing the game again and doing a great job with propagation, Paul. And yeah, so anyway, today you're just blasting through here, and yeah, it's been good. Been able to work a bit of short path into Europe in the morning, having a always this time of the day. I'm on the road on the way to work, mate, so I don't normally turn the shack on in the morning to here. So it has been good to work a bit more short path in Europe for you guys in the last few months since we've been in the lockdown. So that's been great, mate. All right, well, I'll let you go and bring your son. I'll go and get a coffee and might see you again in the next hour before we log off, buddy. It's great to see you, and I'll certainly look forward to see you this afternoon or long time, which of course will be morning your time. And yeah, so good stuff, Paul. EA5JZ, VK2 Sugar Radio.
VK2 Sugar Radio, EA5JZ. Now that's the thing, you mentioned it about going on the radio before you go to work over the last few months. That's why I've never set up a remote station from here, Chris. I could have easily set up a remote and been on the radio every day from back in Scotland to here. Even if it was without an amplifier, even just running 150 watts, it would have still been good. But I would never have went to work in the morning. I'd have been too interested playing radio, and I would probably got to work about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then you can't be bothered. So that's what I've decided, and really never bothered about setting a station up there with, an antenna and a tower, a radio, etc. I haven't been bothered, because I know what I'm like. I'd get up in the morning, I'd get in the shack, and I'd hang about, and then I'd go to work, and it would just be a waste of time. My heart wouldn't be in it. So, and I've got a beautiful location as well. It's a really nice location. I think it would be fantastic for radio. It's very similar to here, and obviously we're not as far south, so the conditions are not as good, but on a good day it would be a lovely DX location. But anyway, I've used it a couple of times on 40 metres last year, or earlier this year, and had a 40 metre delta loop up. Not a great antenna, right at the ground level, and I managed to work VK and Yankee Bravo and JA and all that from it, but the antenna left a lot to be desired. But I'm sure that with a good antenna there, I would have done really, really well. But the only way I would ever set anything up there is if we were not moving back here permanently. If we decided to go 4 weeks in Scotland and 4 weeks here, then I would think about putting a tower and an antenna up. But that would be the only way. Okay, mate, catch up with you soon, Chris. 20 over constantly here, occasionally a little bit more than that, so you're a huge signal. VK2 Sugar Radio, EA5 Japan Zulu. Thanks for the call, mate.
On the side there, on the side.
They're only for five.
Absolutely, Roxy in here. Just great to see conditions like this tall, and yeah, that's right, mate. If you're spending more time up there, you probably would do something. Got the big station, what you want, it's made a great DX location, and we'll see you soon. EA5JZ, 7-3, I'm off to the coffee cafe, VK2 Sugar Radio. Top of the evening here, mate.
Okay, buddy, I'll catch up when you get back. 73 for now, mate. Good morning. And who was the other station that called me? Stand by. Stand by, please, Italia. Correa, keys, un momento. Who was the other Victor Kilo? Go ahead, the other VK. Victor Kilo 2, was it Lima Whiskey Kilo? Okay, Victor Kilo 2, Lima Whiskey Kilo. Just let me get my logbook in order here. VK2LWK from EA5JZ. Hang on a wee second, I've just got a message. Oh, right, sorry about that. I've got a friend of mine on the side as well, Ken. MI5AFK. Harper, I've just received a message from you. I don't know when you sent it. I hope you're there. I've been having some problems receiving some WhatsApp messages, Harper. So I hope you've just sent that, and you've only here ages ago. Anyway, QRX for second half, and I'll bring you through in just a second. Ken, Victor Kilo 2, Lima Whiskey Kilo, EA5JZ. Good morning, you're 5-9 plus, over. Okay, thanks for the 5-9 plus, mate, and very nice to catch up with you this evening, and you're a good signal. I don't know if this is I think I've spoke to you a couple of times now in the short path, I think, Ken. I think I spoke to you long path this morning, I'm sure it was, where your signal was not as strong as this, so terrific signal in the short path. I have a friend of mine in frequency. I'll see if Harper can hear you. He's up in Northern Ireland. So just let me check if Harper's there, Ken, and if he is, I'll get him to give you a call. Stand by for a minute, buddy. Harper, are you on the frequency, or are you still there?
Okay, Paul, I'm just shouting on you at 100 watts here. I've no linear switched on because it just came on the band there. Any copy on me at all, over?
Yeah, you're 5 and 9, Harper, over.
Yeah, just running the vertigo here. I'm on the 850 a night here. Hold on. That's me on the 859 with the DSP there, and 100 watt. I'm not hearing that guy. I was hearing the other guy there. Well, I can't be now switching the linear on and tuning from 20 to 40 because I'm going to go get a wash for 1 in the morning. So I just came on with 100 watts, Paul, see if you're hearing me, over.
I can hear you fine, mate. Can hear you fine. You're 5 and 9, a bit of QSB, but that's to be expected when I'm beaming due east at the moment, Harper. Great to hear you. I just got your message. I don't know. Did you send that just the other hour? Did you send it a while ago?
Oh, that was speedy delivery. That was just a few minutes ago, over.
Okay, that's good. No, because I've been having problems here. Some of the VK guys have been sending me messages today, and I've been getting it like half an hour later and stuff like that, telling me they were on the frequency. And I'm saying, Christ, I'm not even on the radio. How can you be on the frequency? So, and that's what I found out what was happening, Harper. So just in case you thought you'd sent that ages ago and I was ignoring you, HI. Anyway, sounding good with 100 watts. I'm running 1 kW here into the stepper at 45 feet, beaming to VK at the moment, Harper. Anyway, sorry you can't hear Ken. I'm sure you would have heard. I'm sure you heard Ken, Chris. Okay, he was really loud, 20 or 25 over 9. Very strong signal from VK. So are you going to go? Are you coming back once you've had a wash? Are you coming back on?
No, I'm going to go to bed here. I'm in the morning. I'm off for a few days there, Paul, there, so you can give us a call there someday. I'm off for a bit of days for Halloween here. Just had to take a few days off there. I need a break now and again, over.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, you need a break, mate, no doubt about that. I'm just about to go and make a phone call to my son, a video call back and go, right, what is it? It's quiet. I'm just about to go and make a phone call to him. And here's my dog in here to nip my head off. It must be due his dinner. That's why he's in here barking at me. Unbelievable, like clockwork, mate. Right, Harper, I'm away on Tuesday. I go back to Glasgow on Tuesday afternoon, so if you want a wee chat, maybe try and get a hold of me tomorrow, mate, we'll get a blether over.
I'll not be in the morning because I'm away at 6 in the morning here to work, so I'll hardly be in the morning, but sure, we'll catch up with you during the week in a phone call, over.
Okay, but I'll be in here tomorrow night. I don't go away until Tuesday, over.
Oh, right. So that'll work for me. If I send me a wee text when you're on there, I'll come on Tuesday night with Lenny on, over.
Okay, we can work a bit of DX together in 20 if you want, or we can hang about 40, whatever band suits you. Doesn't matter to me, so we'll get a chat tomorrow then, okay?
That'll do, but I haven't much game here. In 40 here. I made it 2 elements for 40. There's nowhere to put it there. I'll have to take something else down, but here, we'll see how it goes anyway. Right, Paul, all the best to you and the family. We'll talk to you later there. Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu from MI5AFK with QRT, over.
Okay, buddy. Look forward to tomorrow for a wee blether, mate. It's been a while since we spoke. See you soon, mate. Cheers.
73, be good. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Harper. Okay, back to you, Ken. Victor Kilo 2, Lima Whiskey Kilo, EA5JZ. Go ahead.
Sorry, that's wrong. You get that first shot? Sorry, that's wrong. You get that first shot?
Okay, Ken, you're getting covered up. There's other people calling over the top of you. I never even heard the word you said there. The other station's Police QRX. Stand by. Okay, they're still calling. Station from Italia, La Frequencia sta occupado. Okay, Ken, it's getting really dodgy here. Lots of QRM, mate. VK2LWK, EA5JZ. Okay, no worries, Ken. Thanks for standing by there to have a wee chat with Harper. I haven't spoken to him for ages, but I thought he maybe heard you, and that's why he called in. Cheers, catch up with you later, mate. Victor Kilo 2, Lima Whiskey Kilo, EA5JZ, 73s. Cheers, mate. All the best. Good morning. This is Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu, looking for any DX, over. Victor Kilo 5, Alpha Victor Bravo, Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu, good morning. Nice strong signal from you, Tony, 59 plus 5, over. Yeah. good stuff. That's good to hear. I was talking to Victor Kilo 8 Mike Sugar, and he says 10 metres was brilliant yesterday, or today for me. You're yesterday now. But I wasn't in the radio at all yesterday. I never managed to get on. Not yesterday, sorry, today. I never managed to get in the shack at all this afternoon. I was too busy working in the house, Tony. So I've missed all the fun. Over. Well, that's the thing, mate. You know, when you get the good conditions, the way that it's going to come, and the way it has been on the other previous 24, 23, 22 cycles, then you're going to come in the radio every day, and the band conditions are going to be excellent. So you're going to have a lot of fun. I don't know if this is your first one or not, or maybe you were around in 24 possibly. I don't know, but I've went through a couple of cycles now, and a couple of them have been fantastic. Other ones have just been kind of pretty normal. But it looks as though this 125 is going to be fairly decent, I think. I think we're in for a real eye-opener with this one. So far, just at the beginning of it, the conditions have been absolutely outstanding. So, long may it continue. Okay, Scott, Tony, thanks for the call. There was a few others. I'll see who's there, and then I need to go and make a phone call. VK5 Alpha Victor Bravo, EA5 Japan Zulu. Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate the call, buddy, and we'll catch up with you later on, maybe before I leave on Tuesday. VK5 Alpha Victor Bravo, EA5 Japan Zulu 73. Okay, this is Echo America 5 Japan Zulu. Was there any other Victor Kilo or Zulu Lima? Sorry, there was quite a few people got back there actually. Try again. Okay, Victor Kilo something ending in Oscar. Oscar, go ahead. Okay, Victor Kilo 2, Victor Oscar, Oscar. Good morning, Andy. And there was quite a few others actually. I can't believe how many people called. But the band is obviously in pretty good shape tonight. You're 5 and 9, 59 in the clear, Andy. Go ahead. Did you ask where I'm from? Okay, yeah, I'm from Scotland. My home QTH is Glasgow in Scotland, over. VK2, Victor Oscar, Oscar. EA5JZ. Thanks for the 59 plus 10, by the way, Andy. Oh, the 59 plus, sorry, you said. 59 plus. Thanks for the report. Catch up with you soon, mate. All the best. Good morning. 73, EA5JZ. Who was the other Victor Kilo? Victor Kilo 3, I think it was Golf Mike Charlie. There's quite a few people calling. My apologies if I have the call incorrect. but I think it was VK3 Golf Mike Charlie. Very good morning to you. We've worked before many times, and for the life of me, I cannot remember your name, and it's not coming up in my log. I think it might be Graham, but I can't remember rightly. VK3GMC, EA5JZ, how are you? I can hear you fine. I'm glad I got your name right, Graham. I see that we've logged many times here throughout the years, from 2000 onwards. But the last time we spoke, well, I tell a lie. I'm just looking at the last time we spoke here was on the beginning of the month for some reason, and I didn't even put your name down when I spoke to you the last time. So Christ knows what I've done there, Graham. Anyway, you're a beautiful signal. You're 5 and 9 here. 59, Graham, over. Okay. Well, there you go. That's number one mistake, Graham. Don't guess in the name. Sorry, Glenn. My apologies. I don't know where I get the Graham from, but anyway, this is the trial and tribulations of amateur radio. If your electronic log isn't working properly, then you're absolutely knackered, because I have the worst memory in the world, Glenn. But I knew we'd spoken many times before, but for some reason I just don't have your name in my log. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Anyway, Glenn, lovely signal into the Mediterranean tonight. It's just about 25 past 10, and good to hear you on 40 metres again. We've had one previous contact on 40, all the rest have been on 20 metres. TS990 here, 1 kilowatt, and a DB42 at about 40 to 45 feet beaming short path. Wonder how you're hearing me down there in Victoria. VK3 Golf Mike Charlie, EA5 Juliet Zulu. Sorry, my name is Paul, Papa America United, London, over. Okay, excellent. Victor Kilo 3 Golf Mike Charlie, EA5JZ. You're going to have to excuse me if I don't come back to you right away, Graham. Glenn. Reason being is I've got lots of thunderstorm activity around me here, and the static crashes are quite horrendous. At sometimes around 20 over 9. So lots of noise here, Glenn. Anyway, finding your resurrected 920 in the wire V-beam with 100 watts, you're 5 and 9 in the clear, and lovely signal into the Mediterranean this morning. And sorry to hear about the Parkinson's, mate. I hope you're coping with it okay, and the medication is helping you, buddy. So sorry to hear about that, pal. Anyway, you're a terrific signal tonight, and thank you very much for the call, Glenn. I won't hold it. There's others calling, and I need to go and phone my son here. I've been saying that for the last 20 minutes. VK3GMC, good to hear your voice. Thanks for calling. Okay, the other station's calling. Can you stand by, please? Sorry, I missed that at the end there, Glenn. Somebody was calling over the top of you. My apologies, but thanks for the 5 and 9. And very nice to work here on 40 metres, Glenn. Thanks for the call, mate. Have a nice day, and I look forward to the next queue with you. Hopefully it won't be too far down the line. The last time I see, prior to the start of the month, was 4 years ago. So a long time ago. Victor Kilo 3 Golf Mike Charlie, EA5JZ. Good morning, Glenn. thank you very much for the nice report, and, well, good luck, mate. Good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed and say a wee prayer. Hopefully everything will work out. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. You'll just, you get plenty of time, and you'll get there at the end of the day, mate. Hope everything goes well, Glenn. Thanks very much, mate. 7-3s. Good morning. 73's Glenn, thank you. This is EA5JZ, QRZ.
Sugar Queen 5 X-ray.
Okay, Victor Kilo, I think I heard VK2ON. Was that you, Aaron? Yeah, and I think I heard you in there as well, Rob. VK3EY, I heard you as well. Good morning, you're 10 over 9, 5-9 plus 10 this morning, this evening. Beautiful signal. Yeah, I'm going to make the most of it. I'm probably going to stay in here quite late tonight. Tomorrow evening, I'll pack up shop here. I'll lock up the tower and chain it all up and do whatever I've get through my necessary procedure. I won't bother coming in here on Tuesday. Too much running about to do after go QRT. I've got a lot to do once I close the station down. So I'm better doing it on the Monday night, and it just gives me the whole of Tuesday morning to kind of chill out and relax before we head. But I get a beautiful signal tonight. 5-9 plus 10 out another. No, I've thought about it in the past, Aaron, to be honest with you. But I don't want to do it. I could do it quite easily, as you know, but if I set up a remote station from here back in Glasgow, I'll never go to work. I'll end up sitting in the radio all morning, mate. So it's a pointless task. My wife would go mental over. Yeah, absolutely. She's in fairness, my wife's quite good. She doesn't bother me coming in here, but obviously it's a different kettle of fish when I'm down here relaxing or doing whatever. But up there, that's when the real world is, where the money is, over. VK2ON EA5JZ. Try and make a point now of being in the shack tomorrow, or today your time, because obviously tomorrow is probably the last time I'll get the chance to have a few words with you before I go. So look forward to getting a chat. It's been brilliant talking to you the last 6 or 7 weeks, whatever it's been. It's been great to get a blather with you kind of regularly. So absolutely fantastic. By the way, what's my report? Yeah, it's very noisy here tonight, really noisy. My noise, the QRM from any neighbours or anything is pretty low. It's only about S3, S4, but the static crashes are 20 over at times. In that respect, it's very, very noisy, but from neighbours, not a lot really. It's pretty quiet, thankfully. Okay, mate, thanks for the call. I'll talk to you later on, Aaron. Victor Kilo 2, Oscar November, EA5 Japan Zulu. Cheers. 73, mate, all the best. Okay, Victor Kilo 3, Echo Yankee, EA5 Japan Zulu. Good morning, Rob. Okay. Sorry about that, Rob. The dog's just come in there beside me and he's jumped up and he kind of put me all out of my train of thought there. My apologies about that. Thanks for the 5-9 plus. And you're 5 and 9 here, 59 this evening. A very good signal. Can you just give me, repeat what you said just at the end? Did you ask me a question? I heard you say I'll tell you what. What was it you said? You there, Rob? Maybe that's why I never heard what you said, because I can't hear you at all now. Victor Kilo 3 Echo Yankee, EK3EY, EA5JZ. Go ahead, Rob. Okay, I can't hear Rob anymore. I don't know where he's gone. This is EA5JZ. This is Echo America 5 Japan Zulu. Echo America 5 Japan Zulu beaming VKZL, over. Victor Kilo 3 America Victoria from Echo America 5 Japan Zulu. Thank you very much for the call. My name is Paul, Papa America United London, and located near Valencia. I've just given you all that, Peter, and I've just realised on my log here that we've worked before. Wonder how you copy me. VK3 Alpha Alpha Victor, EA5JZ, over. Victor Kilo 3 Alpha Alpha Victor, Echo Alpha 5 Juliet Zulu. Thanks for the 5-9 plus a bit, Peter, into Carringal this evening. Your signal report here is 5 and 7, 57. I'm missing the odd word, Peter. Nothing to do with your signal, just the fact that I get really high noise here from electrical storms. I think out south and down towards a few kilometres down south on the Med. And it's very, very noisy here tonight, Peter. But you're 5 and 7, maybe 5 and 8 in the clear. And nice to have another contact with you here on 40 metres on the short path. Local time here about 25 to 11. And running a TS990, 1kW, and a DB42 at 40 to 45 feet at the moment, Peter. Victor Kilo 3 Alpha Alpha Victor. This is EA5JZ. Right. Okay. Victor Kilo 3 Alpha Alpha Victor. Echo America 5 Japan Zulu. Okay, I missed some of that, Peter, because of somebody QRMing me up about 1 or 2 kilohertz. I don't know what he was up to, but he kind of covered you up a bit there with really strong signal. But anyway, all fine in your equipment. The antenna's working well, considering what you're running there. It's really doing a good job. And just a pity about the high noise. You really need to be here to believe the static crashes that I'm getting tonight, Peter. It's really, really bad. It's the worst I've seen it, actually. So I don't know where these thunderstorms are, but I think they're about 100 kilometres south of me here, according to this map that I've got. And it's really noisy. So Peter, thanks for the call, mate. Nice to hear you tonight. Have a good morning. I'll be heading back to Scotland on Tuesday, so you won't hear me for a month or two when I leave, but we'll catch up again at some point. Thanks for the call. Victor Kilo 3, Alpha Alpha Victor, EA5JZ, listening for your final. Go ahead, Peter. This has been all mine, mate. 73s and good morning. Thanks for the call. This is Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu. Okay. I'll get Victor Kilo something Sierra Alpha Mobile. What was the rest of the call, sorry? Okay, I hope I've got it right. Victor Kilo 6, Bravo Sierra Alpha Mobile from Echo America 5, Juliet Zulu. A very good morning to you, and thank you very much for the call. Nice to hear you again, Mark. And I see we have worked before. My name is Paul, Papa America United London in Valencia. Valencia is the QTH mark. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. Victor Kilo 6, Bravo Sierra Alpha Mobile, EA5JZ. Go ahead. Okay, Mark. Well, thank you for the 5 and 9. You have a tremendous signal here from the mobile. You're 5 and 8. 5 and 8 this morning, receiving, Mark. Very nice signal on the short path. And nice to catch up with you again. I hope you're well. I don't know if you're on your way to work. If you are, I don't envy you. I'll be doing that next week. But I don't envy you at all, buddy. But lovely signal here. 5 and 8, Mark. What are you using for an antenna, over? Beautiful. Well, I'll tell you what, it's working very well for you. Very good signal. I'm just about to take a look at your QRZ page now for the mobile antenna. And let me see if I can get down to the page here. I see your vertical antennas at the house. So I'm now on your... Oh yeah, I can see what you're running now. And I quite like the car as well, actually. That's a nice Merc by the looks of it. Very nice indeed with the bull bars and all that on it. Looks very impressive. And I like the call sign as well. Superb, mate. Well, you've got a great setup there. That antenna is really performing well for you. And a tremendous signal into Southern Europe tonight, Mark. So thanks very much for the call, mate. Drive carefully wherever you are. And I'll catch up with you another time, mate. But appreciate the call from you. Victor Kilo 6, Bravo Sierra Alpha, Mobile, EA5JZ. Go ahead. Thank you very much. Please, Mark. Sorry, I keep forgetting the foot switch here. 70 Street, Mark, and we'll catch up with you soon, mate. All the best and good morning. Drive carefully. This is EA5JZ, beaming Pacific and Asia short path, over. Again? Okay, it's Japan Zulu, Juliet Zulu, QSL. Okay, no worries, Glenn. Japan Zulu is the call. So you've got that all fine in the log, mate. 73, Glenn. All the best, buddy. Echo America 5, Juliet Zulu, looking for Pacific and Asia, over. Stand by. Stand by, Europe. Any other Victor Kilo or Zulu Lima? Or any stations in the Pacific? Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu, over. Okay, one last call and then I'll see who else is there and then I'll go and make my call. This is Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu. Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu, CQDX, over. Again, please. Okay. I'm getting a lot of noise here. This is EA5JZ. Anyone? Anywhere? Victor. Yeah, good morning, Rob. Victor Kilo 3 Echo Yankee, EA5JZ. You just disappeared on me earlier, Rob, over. Okay. Thanks for the 59 plus 5. I just wondered what happened. You just disappeared. I knew something had went wrong, but obviously I didn't know what. Anyway, you asked me a question, Rob, and I missed it. You said you asked me a question just before you lost it. Before something went wrong. Can you remember what it was? I can't remember, over. Yes, well, to be quite honest with you, Rob, I've been spending more time on 40 than I have been on 20. And it's not like me. I really do like 20 metres in the higher bands, but 40 metres kind of grabbed my attention. It's a great band. The band is open all day. To be quite honest with you, mate, you might find this hard to believe, Rob, but the path closes here about maybe 11 o'clock, just about 11:30 here on 40 metres, long path. And then it's open from anywhere from about 5 o'clock in the afternoon right through until God knows what time of the morning, because I normally go QRT. But it's probably around maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, the path to VK will close in the short path, and then it opens again a few hours later on the long path. But it's been a great band for me, an absolutely wonderful band, this 40 metre. I just wish I would have listened to some of the old timers years ago, GI3 NVW, one in particular, who used to always say to me, put an antenna up for 40 metres, you'll love it. And I was like, no, I've not when he worked in 40 metres, it'll be crap. How wrong was that, Rob, over? Okay. I never had an OptiBeam, Mark. I had an UltraBeam. The other antenna I used was an UltraBeam, and the reason I took it down was because it did not have 40 metres. It was only 6 elements on 10, 12 and 15, and 4 elements on 17 and 20. So that was the reason I took the UltraBeam down, because I wanted 3 elements on 40. at least. And this was the other option. I could have went and bought the Ultra Beam. There's an Ultra Beam that has 3 elements in 40 and 4 elements in all the other bands, but I still wanted to have at least 5 elements in the higher bands. And this is why I went for this option. And to be quite honest with you, the reason I went for this antenna in particular was because it was an offer too good to refuse. I had inquired to Step IR directly about buying the DB42, and the quote came in at something like $12,500, $12,500 or $13,500, and that still wasn't included. That did not include shipping and the local taxes onto it on top of it, the import duties. So Christ knows what it to come in. It's probably come in a way up around, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16k. And I thought, I'm not paying that for an antenna. That's just far too much money. And I bought this from a company in the UK called Walters and Stanton, who had a DB42 and a DB36 that they were trying to get rid of because they were pulling out of selling any stepper antennas in the future. So they had 2 antennas there that they were selling for less than cost price. So I bought the DB42 for a really, really, really cheap price. It was a steal, to be honest with you, Rob. Go ahead. EA3 Echo Yankee, EA5 Japan Zulu. It's coming up for 10 to 11 on Sunday night, mate. And it's pitch black here. I live outside the village, up here, up in the kind of Park Natural area, covered in sort of pine trees and stuff like that. So I live up here out of the village by about 3 kilometres, something like that. And it's beautiful up here. I love it. There's a few houses around, but not everybody's here every day. A lot of my neighbours are only here at the weekend, so it's very quiet sometimes. Unfortunately, the ones that are here are the ones that are giving me some problems with lots of RFI issues here on my receive signal. Tonight's not so bad though. My noise level's only about S3 or 4, but the static crashes from the thunderstorm are terrible. Anyway, Rob, thanks very much for calling, mate. There was somebody else called. I'll see who it is, and then I'm going to go and grab a drink and a bite to eat and phone my son for 10 minutes for a wee chat with him. Catch up with you later, mate. If I don't speak to you before I leave on Tuesday, it's been absolutely brilliant talking to you the last month and a half or so, and I'll hear you when I get back down here in either December or January, mate. Victor Kilo 3 Echo Yankee, Echo Alpha 5 Japan Zulu. Come on, mate. Brilliant. Thanks a lot, mate. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon. And good morning, Rob. Chris, how you doing? I've still not even made that phone call, mate, over. Fantastic, mate. Well, I look forward to our final couple of cues, I'm sure I'll catch up with you tomorrow on the long path, and tomorrow evening on the short path for my last queue probably. So look forward to that, mate. Anyway, don't you work too hard. Keep those fingers nimble. They're used for other things. Catch you later, mate. Let me know how you got on with that one, mate. See you soon. Good luck, pal. I'll catch up with you later. EA5JZ. Okay. Victor Kilo 7 Whiskey, go ahead. Okay, Victor Kilo 7 Whiskey United, Echo America 5 Juliet Zulu. Nice to hear you, Lee. And yeah, great to catch up with you here on the short path after speaking with you this morning on the long path. I never looked at the S-meter, Lee. I'll give you a report on the next over, but I've got a lot of noise here, lots of static crashes and what have you. Very noisy band. My noise level in general is very low. Static here is just ridiculously high, and it's continuous, really continuously and relentless. So I'll give you a report in the next over, mate. But yeah, good to hear you here on the short path. VK7 Whiskey United, EA5JZ. And what's my report, Lee? Over. Stand by, please. VK7 Whiskey United, Echo America 5 Japan Zulu. Oh yeah, Chris is a great guy. I speak to Chris every morning and every night usually. If he's around or if I'm around, we're usually always chatting, and we keep in contact with by phone as well. Lovely guy, good laugh, enjoys company, so it's always nice to talk to him. And he's got a big signal, as you quite rightly mentioned there. I still haven't worked VK0PD. I haven't heard him anywhere. I think I've seen him spotted a couple of times, but by the time I get there, he's usually gone. So I haven't worked Paul yet, but I'll need to try and make contact with him before I leave here on Tuesday, mate. Thanks for the 10 dB over S9, Lee. You're 5 and 7. 5 and 7 with me in the clear. But sometimes I do miss some words because of the static here, but you'll understand that. You've been through it all yourself before. Thanks for the call, Lee, and very good morning to you. Good evening from the Mediterranean. Thanks for saying hello. I'll maybe catch up with you before I head back to Scotland on Tuesday, mate. Victor Kilo 7 Whiskey United, EA5 Japan Zulu. Thank you, Lee. Thanks for letting me know about the foregoing QRT. I'm sure we'll get a chance to work somebody or him maybe another day. Who knows? Anyway, thank you very much. We appreciate the info. And we'll catch up soon, mate. 73s and good morning. Good night. This is Echo America 5, Japan Zulu, beaming Pacific and Asia. Okay, I don't hear anybody. One more call and then I'll go. This is Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu, EA5JZ. Any DX, over? Okay, I can hear somebody. But you're getting covered up here with the static crashes. Give me your call again. Okay, I'm going to turn the antenna. I'm going to turn the antenna to see if I can hear you any better. I don't even know from which area you're calling me, but let me try and turn the antenna. QRZ again, please, over. Okay, I got your portable. I got portable that time. What was the rest of the call? Okay, Mexico 7 Hotel Foxtrot Delta Portable, EA5 Japan Zulu. Thanks for the call. I just took a stab in the dark that you were coming from north or northeast or something, and my guess was right. You're 5 and 9 now that I've turned the antenna. 59, go ahead. Okay, my name is Paul, Papa America United London Paul, and I'm located near Valencia. 5 and 9, M7HFD, portable EA5JZ, go ahead. Okay, thanks for the call from up in England, and good evening from Valencia, 7-3. Okay, sorry, yeah, it was a bit difficult to hear you with the noise here. The call is Echo America 5, Juliet Zulu, EA5 Japan Zulu, over. QSL. Very good on your 10 watts. Nice signal with your 10 watts, Paul. Ryan, 73s, mate. Good evening. EA5JZ, now beaming to JA, any stations from Japan, beaming Far East, Echo Alpha 5, Japan, Zulu, beaming Far East, over. Again. This is Echo Alpha 5, Juliet Zulu, Echo America 5, Japan, Zulu, beaming Far East, over. Nothing else. I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Voglio dire un attimo. Hola. Non stazionare qua.
Buonasera, Italia Zelanda 8, Delta Eco Papa. Italia Zelanda 8, Delta Eco Papa.